Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jvrse, man. I just want to come back and tap in real quick on the video that I just dropped the other day. The proof that some men can be insecure video that dropped yesterday. I just want to tap in on it and just kind of like give a takeaway that I took from some of the conversations that I had through one of my shorts. If y'all didn't already see the short, I'll leave it in the description of this video so y'all can tap in with it. And just see some of the comments if you didn't already get a chance to. But I enjoyed a lot of the discussions that I had with people, man. And I just want to tap in with something that I've kind of been rolling with for some years now, and it's just worked wonders for me. And I'm thinking like maybe it can help y'all. Like I have this thing that I roll with. That I finally put a name to it. I had to like sit down and really think about the way that I carry myself, the way that I handle all of the different individuals in my life. And it's through transparency, trust, and boundaries, TTB. You'll see it in the comments of the shorts if you go and check it out after this video. TTB, man. Transparency, trust, and boundaries. If you have transparency, there shouldn't be anything. And I'm talking about with your significant other specifically, but really any of your friends, like anybody that you deem your friend. And I'm very careful. I said this in the last video. I'm very careful about how I use that word. Like if I call you my friend, you somebody that's dang near like family to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really have any friends that aren't basically like family. Like I don't talk to them, very regularly. Those people that, I'm cool with, those I don't necessarily call my friends. Those are people that I'm cool with. But friends are people that I talk to like typically like on a regular basis, if not every day, every other day, a couple times throughout the week. And they're considered like family. Transparency. There's not a conversation that I can't have with them, really. There's not levels to conversations that we can't go to. There's never too much depth to some understanding that we can't get with each other. You get what I'm saying? If I'm really deeming you as a friend. And transparency says like when there's something that's wrong, if I ever do you wrong, if you ever do me wrong, we know how to communicate with each other and be transparent, honest about how we feel. Because transparency is really just honesty. It's unblurring the blinds. You know what I'm saying? It's getting down to the depth and getting clarity. That's what transparency is, right? See through. I see clearly what's going on. I see clearly how you feel. I see clearly where you're coming from. Transparency, especially with your significant other, has to be there. There shouldn't be a conversation that you and your significant other can't have. And when we think back to that video, proof that some men can be insecure, I just was feeling so much from the guy that like it's certain conversations that, because he said in the beginning, this is how I like X, Y, and Z. You got to understand that when you tell a woman, when you tell a man that becomes your significant other what your boundaries are, the devil is going to play on the fact that I want to tempt your boundaries. I want to tempt the place that you said that you didn't deal with this particular thing. I'm going to do that. I have to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get our growth. Truthfully, that's how we get our growth. When you understand that, when you know that temptation or that attack is coming, you know what I'm saying? There has to be conversations that's had. You get what I'm saying? So transparency has to be there. Communication, is in depth of that transparency has to be there. And then trust. Transparency and then trust. You got to trust that after you've been honest about certain things, after you've had the conversations, after you've explained how you felt, after you got the clarity, you got to be able to trust that a person is going to do right with what you shared with them, that they're going to carry your feelings, the things that you wore on your sleeve to let them know how you felt, that honesty, that they're going to do right by you. You have to entrust in that they will value what you gave, your vulnerability, that they will value it the way that you would want them to, the same way that you would value their vulnerability, right? You have to entrust in that. And if you don't have trust, what do you have? I think I said that in the last video too. If you don't have trust, bro, my dad used to live by that. He taught me and my brother that, and my sisters. If we don't have trust, we don't have anything. If I can't trust you, I can't have a conversation with you. I can't tell you anything. I can't go places with you. I don't want you to go anywhere and represent me to the significant other that you're worried about if they'll allow somebody to breach y'all's relationship. Like, you can't trust that. You can't allow that because you don't trust it. So trust has to be very like a focal point of a relationship. Trusting people that if they go out, that they will value what y'all stand for. Because you got to think about this too. It's not just about you in the regard. It's about them as an individual. Do they value the relationship to the level that you do? And when you find out, if you find out that they don't, that's a lesson that you learn. But that's a bad apple. That's not everybody. That's a bad apple. It's a woman, it's a man that's in the world that will value you the same way that you value them. You just didn't find that person, and that's what you found out. Not I left the door open for something bad to happen. You could say that, but at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do. Even if you do keep tabs, even if you do try and micromanage, even if you do try and stay locked in with what they got going on and try and control. And I hate to be like that, but try and control who they can be connected to and who they can't. Something can still happen, bro. You can't defeat the inevitable. If something is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. End of story. So you need transparency and you need trust, and then you need boundaries. Boundaries is simply saying, and this is a discussion that you have at the very beginning. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I will tolerate. This is what I don't want to tolerate. This is where I want to go. This is where I don't want to go. These are things I want to happen. These are things I don't want to happen. When you have those boundaries set up, you literally are going back, and boundaries really should be first, right? It literally dang near goes backwards. It should be BTT, but you literally, right? Once the boundaries are established, and I'm going to say it again, you got to leave room and give grace that your boundaries are going to be tested. Somebody's going to come up and try and test the boundaries, and you got to trust your significant other. You got to trust your friends to value you the way that you would value them. Value y'all's relationships the way that you would value the relationships. You have to allow that, though. If you try and micromanage it, if you try and control it, you'll never find out how far you really can go because you have your hand on it. You got to release it and allow people to be individuals, allow them to make mistakes and grow from it. You too, allow yourself to grow from the mistakes, grow from allowing certain peoples. If you see patterns, open your mouth and talk about it. Be transparent. And if a person is not receptive to you being a mouthpiece, being transparent, being trustworthy, the boundaries that you set up, they was never for you in the first place. And that's significant others and friendships. Either way. And that's really all I want to leave for y'all, man. Like I said, I didn't want this video to be long. I just kind of wanted to elaborate a little bit more on where I was speaking from in that video, man. So if y'all didn't already check out that video, I'm going to link that one, the short and the newest video that dropped earlier today in the description. Y'all can go and check out all three of those videos. Check out one of those videos or don't check out any of them. It's up to you at the end of the day. But if you did enjoy this video, man, leave a like, share it with somebody. And if you new and you watching this for the first time, haven't seen any of my videos and you did enjoy, hit the subscribe button, man. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything going on with your boy Jvrse. You know what I'm saying? It's the reality of Jvrse. And y'all go check out my gaming channel, man. I dropped a video on there. I'm trying to get a little bit more viewership on the gaming channel to come back, because y'all kind of came over here and have been showing love. I still want that viewership over there, you know what I'm saying? And getting some love shown over there. We trying to grow, man, and trying to enhance each other. Iron sharp as iron, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's your boy Jvrse, man. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of the way. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Get out there, create that new perspective, and I will catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace and love.